Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juju. My real name's Angela, but all my friends and my grandchildren all call me Juju. I was given that name 34 years ago by one of my best friend's little boys, and I've been called Juju ever since. I'm in a new phase of my life. I'm on my own for the first time basically since in my whole entire life. And I'm a widow, not a widow for just a short amount of time. And starting back in January 1st, I started the zero-based budget, which means you take your salary or your income and you make every single dollar go somewhere. You spend it by tucking it away for future needs or for your monthly needs. And so I'm going to show you how I plan for my month. I'm lucky enough that I am 1 month ahead. My budget is $3,000 a month. And so I have things that I have to take care of with that $3,000 for my month and for the future. So anyway, let's get started and I'll show you how I plan for our budget. So we're going to budget for the month of August. This is my budget planning calendar that I use. And this is the month of August. And what I do is I start down and write my bills and expenses. And when they come out, I'll put it on my calendar. But I only get paid on the first of every month. So my money has to last the whole entire month. Okay, and then I put my goals, my goals are Bible study, eBay post, because that's my side hustle. I just started that. I give myself stickers, and that way if I accomplish some of these goals, like an eBay sale, I'll put that color sticker on my calendar so I'll know I met my goals. So I try not to spend on certain days, and I'll give myself a sticker for that. And then I post on YouTube, and that can be a sticker as well. I'll show you. This is how my calendar normally ends up looking like by the end of the month. So anyway, we start there, and then this budget planning book, it also has a page that you can get started on writing down your expenses so you can budget and then put what your actual is. This is my scratch pad. This is what I use to kind of jot it all down. It's like my rough draft. But then I also have this little sheet that makes it more permanent. Okay, so what we're going to do is close up this calendar book and we'll get down to business over here. Okay, so we're going to get started with I already did my rough draft, and so I wrote down everything in order on how it should appear. So we'll be in order. I need something to press on. Okay, so I get $3,000 a month from retirement, and the bills and fixed expenses are every single month I have to pay. Let me get there. I thought I had it in, oh, there it's on the back, no wonder. Blue Cross Blue Shield. So I have $112 that I have to stuff in my binder. House payment is $781 a month. My water bill, I budget $80 a month. Electricity, this month is $420. It went up $178 or $79 last month. My phone bill is $60. My internet is $63. I kind of think that went up $2, but I do have extra money that I can put towards that. Checking fee. So nobody, I don't know why we have to do that to protect our checking account. $9. Service payment plan, that's extra insurance on my car. Scrubbies is $35 a month. These are bills that are coming out no matter what. I have to save this money before I can save anything else. So we've got Scrubbies. Now we're going to move over to pets is $128. Okay, Juju, that's funny that my pets get more money than I do. Just noticed that. Gas is going to get $40. Hopefully I'm not going to have to spend that this month. I decided to go ahead and put it in my budget. It can go towards my next. My goal is to get 9 months ahead, at least 6 months ahead in my bills. I'm only 1 month ahead right now. Juju, where am I get 120. Groceries, 160. This is for the whole month, everybody. Dining out gets 80. Miscellaneous gets 40. Did I do that on the right one? Lunch gets 80 a month. Okay, let me see where I put personal care. Personal care gets 20 a month. Okay, now we're going to go back up. I thought I did this in order, but maybe I didn't. Okay, so now low priority. Oh, I know what I did. We'll go over here. High priority variable expenses is house taxes. I'm fully funded, so I'm not going to put anything there. House insurance is going to get 80. House maintenance is going to get 20. Car taxes is going to get 40. Car insurance is going to get 80. Car maintenance is going to get 20. That's only going to be for tires, something like that. Emergency is going to get 20. Medical is going to get 40. I have a small emergency fund of 1,000. Of course, I'd like to get that vamped up a little bit. Savings is going to get 20. Month ahead is going to get 20. Okay, yearly fees is going to get 12. eBay is going to get 12. I used to put more money into these, but I had to make up the difference. And kids are going to get 120. I had to make up the difference because of my electric bill. So I had to budget and reconfigure. So, and I know next month's electric bill is going to be just as high because this week we had a heat wave with warnings all week. We couldn't even keep our houses cool. I live in the South. So I think the heat index one day was like 112 or 113. Did I already do personal care? I did. Vacation's going to get 40. Gifts is going to get 20. Vet is going to get 12. Let me put that right there. And wish list is going to get 12. And thank goodness I do not have to put anything in lawn and garden this week. Okay, so this, when you fill this out, you can also mark down how many 10s or 100s, 50s, 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s. This is laminated, so rubbing alcohol will take this right off. And you can write on it with a Sharpie. I ordered this from someone off of Pinterest. I have no idea who I ordered it from, but I love it. So now I know I'm going to need 13 $100 bills, 3 50s, 41 20s, 30 10s, 49 5s, and I'm going to need 185 ones in order to stuff my $3,000 into my monthly binder. So let's total all of these expenses up to make sure they come out to be $3,000, okay? I'm going to have an overage, which that's a good thing, because that means if I didn't budget something completely right during the month, I'll have a little bit of extra money that I can pull. $120, $160, $80, $40, $80, and $20 equals. Let's see if this is correct. 2,003, 29 for my fixed expenses. Okay, now let's do our low priority expenses and see how much they come out to be. This month was really hard. I had to really work hard on my budget. I've been lucky enough, since I have the same amount of money each month, that I kind of had a fixed budget, and all I had to do was just stuff the same thing pretty much each month. But no, when you try to subtract, like pull $179 away from an already low budget, it's just crazy. But I figured it out. And we're going to be okay. It's all going to be just fine, right? This is I have been keeping up really good at all my expenses. And that's helped a lot. This whole process is really good for you mentally, because it makes you have a relationship with your money, and it kind of makes you really want to do good. You don't, when you do all this, you don't want to just go buy anything. You just kind of, you want to spend money. You have to, you know, have fun in life. But you really, really, really want to, it's kind of like a game. You want to save money. And you think about, do I really need that? You know, I could stick that in my, you know, vacation fund. Okay, that's high priority is next. And there's $484. And I don't know why it has income there. That's kind of crazy. And then 124. Okay, so we're going to take, yeah, I know what it's going to do. Okay, so you take 3,000 and subtract 2, 3, 2, 9 equals $671 minus 484, and then minus 124 point equals. Okay. See, my balance is $63, which is a good thing. So, I do keep a little bit of money in my bank as a cushion. And so I'm going to call this $63. It's going to be my overflow money. Okay. All right. So now that I have everything written down and I totaled everything up, this is, well, first of all, I had cash where I pulled. I'll tell you that later. But I took this to the bank today, and I withdrew $1,400. But I told them exactly what I needed. I needed 18 5s, 29 10s. But in reality, this is what I needed. But when I stuffed my $3,000 into my monthly binder, let me find it. It's the blue one. And here we go. I'll show you how we do it, okay? So, when I'm done with this, the whole entire $3,000 will be in this blue binder for the month. And so here we go with the money. Okay. So, put that over here. Let's count our money first. Make sure I didn't make a bad mistake. So right here, I know we have 151s. So we'll get that in just a little bit. I'll get my calculator. Get my calculator ready. Can y'all see? I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Seems a little bit blurry. Is that better? Should I pull it down a little bit? Okay. So let's start with the 100s. This is what I should have, 13 100s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so that's $1,300. Okay, next we're supposed to have only 3 50s. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 150. Okay, so next we're going to do the 20s. And how many 20s are we supposed to have? 41. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Okay. Plus 820. Okay. So our 10s, we need 30 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So we have 30 10s. So let's do plus 300. Okay. And now we're going to do fives, and we need to have 49 fives. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay, I did something wrong. Let's count these again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just put them in groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, goodness. 9, 10. So that's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $49. I almost had a panic attack. 49 fives. Okay, so let's do plus 245. And then ones, you're just going to have to trust me on it, okay? This is $51 bills. You know how I pull them every month from my wallet or every week, and I save them. Well, these were sitting in my safe, and I pulled those and took cash out to exchange for the ones so I would have enough ones. Normally, I don't stuff ones in my envelopes, but considering I had to put less money in some of my some of my envelopes, I had to have, 185 ones. So this is 35 ones, and this is 150, which makes 185 ones, and that totals $3,000. Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, let's put everything back to where we started, and we're going to start stuffing. Let's see where we are, where you can see. I think I'm going to put the cash right here. Can you see the cash? I'm going to open up my binder, get it set up. Can you see that? Can you see this? We only need, can you see? Okay. And then over to the side, I'm going to have what I'm putting in my folder, okay? The ones, we're just going to hold off on those right now because I have a feeling they're going to be too many. So Juju is going to get $120. And let's see how I broke that down. I need 4 20s and 4 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I need 4 10s. 1, 2. Oh, that's not a 10. Girl, what are you thinking? 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's count this. So I should have 120. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Okay. So I'm going to put this And I had $20 left over from last month, which I'll tell you how we're going to do that later. That's going to have, I'm going to start another month ahead binder that I'm going to slowly try to build up. And I ordered it. So at the end of this month, all of my overage is going to kind of slip possibly into some of those categories. And then the rest of my overage is going to slip towards my high priority sinking funds. Okay, groceries is going to get 160, which I need 8 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's count these again, make sure it's 160. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. Okay. And I'll update my my little sheets off camera. Okay, dining out's gonna get 80, and that's gonna be 4 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be 80. 4 20s is 80, so that's right. And I had $20 left over last month from dining out. But that's only because I went to the beach. And I'm only going to budget for 4 weeks. So I'm probably going to have to use that overage because, you know, I'll have to just be real chintzy this month because I'm only going to budget on a 4-week basis. If I don't have to, 1 week I'm not going to get the stuff, some of these binders, just my bills and fixed expenses are going to probably all that can happen that week. Miscellaneous is going to get 40, and I did 4 10s for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I stuff my wallet and all of my envelopes once a week just because if something were to happen. I don't want to have to go and stuff these envelopes to pull money to pay something for an emergency, you know. So I'll just do it on a weekly basis, kind of like I'm getting paid each week. And that way, if something were to happen, I'm just going to have to put a pause on stuffing envelopes. Okay, lunch is going to get 80, and that's going to get 4 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Blue Cross Blue Shield. Where are you? Oh, you're on the back. Okay, Blue Cross Blue Shield's getting $112. So 100 and 10, and then I'll have to pull these ones. 11, 12. Okay, so we have 100, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Okay, house payment is going to get 781. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, right. Can y'all tell I taught kindergarten counting on my fingers? So it should be $781. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 720, 40, 60, 81. Okay. So we are good on house payment. So do you see, if you have all of your money that you're going to spend and you go ahead and tuck it away. You're not going to spend it on something else that you don't need. Water is 80, 2, 4, 6, 8. It's like I've already paid it. These bills are drafted every month out of my checking account. All except for me stuffing my groceries, because I pay cash for all of this. I've stuffed my wallet and pay cash, but like my Blue Cross Blue Shield, all of these bills that I'm stuffing right now, they're drafted. And so as they come out of my checking account, I pull the money and put it in my cash, what do you call this? Cash bag. And I just hold on to it. I'm not putting it back in the bank because I have money in the bank that's going to cover all these bills, because I am 1 month ahead in the bank. So I have my $3,000 1 month ahead in the bank. Then I have my 1 month ahead that I'm actually using. And then I'll take the cash at the end of the month when I'm planning for September, and I'll see what I need to pull from the bank, you know, like I did here. Like I saw what I needed from the bank. I took the cash I had there and saw how many 1s and 20s I needed. So when I went to the bank, I only had to pull $1,400. So, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. I'm not the best at... I'm still getting used to this YouTube thing. Okay, let's do phone. Where? Oh, phone's on the back. Phone is 60. So we have 20, 40, 60. Internet is 63. 20, 40, 60. 1, 2, 3. So that's $63. We're almost done, guys. Checking fees are 9. So we need a 5 and 4 1s. And service payment plan is 101. And Scrubbies is 35. And then a 5. And then pets. Pet supplies is 128. 100 and... Let me see how I did this. Hold on. Pet supplies, I did 520. See, I'm glad I looked. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 60. I did this right. Okay. And 2 10s. 1 5 and 3 1s. Okay. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, hold on, 25, 26, 27, 28. So $128. I don't like it when they don't go the right way. Okay. And I did not use all my pet money last month. So I started out with $23 in pets. So hopefully next month I'll be able to roll it over. Gas is going to get 40. I decided to go ahead and just do it. And if I don't spend it, then I don't spend it. But it'll still be here. I needed 120, 110, and 2 5s. Because originally I was going to pay myself back, remember? So we have 20, 30, 35, 40. Gas gets $40. I owed myself $30 because I used my debit card that day to buy gas. Personal care. I moved this. It's going to get 20. Let's see how I did that. 4 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now the rest, everything else that we do is going to be put in the ones. How much money did I say was in overage? 63. Let's start with that first. 50, 60, 1, 2, 3. I kind of feel weird about that 50. I don't know why I said I needed 3 50s. I must have, like, the internet may be what I need. I may have to swap something out. So I'm going to go ahead and stuff my overflow, which has some ones in it already because I pulled from my wallet. So now let's just stick the ones in. I'm not going to stick the envelopes over here in yet because it won't hold it. I'm going to put my 5s in. Let's put the 10s in. And I don't know how I missed those today. 20s. No 20s. 50s. And this is weird. I don't know why I have 4 100s. I'll have to figure it out. But it would have to be like my electricity. Did I not give it 4 100s? Oh, I didn't even put money in electricity. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need a 20. I know what I'll do next month. I'll make sure I have these little boogers where I know how much I was doing. I need $20. Did I have a 20? So I guess I'll do 2 10s. It'll all come out okay because I can swap out money later. Okay, so here we go. So now my binder has $3,000 in it to get started for next month. And I will pull from this binder to stuff my wallet and to stuff all of my other binders. And I'll start that later. But basically, that's how I'm doing it. And it does help, I promise, guys. I know it sounds like a lot of trouble, but you're going to have to treat your finances like a job if you want to save money. I mean, it's easy to spend it, but it's hard to save it. And I wish I had started this whenever I was in my 20s. And like, you know, I'm old now. I mean, not old. I'm still young enough to make it happen, but my husband and I would have been way better off. We would have been able to take more vacations, put it that way. And like I said, we had 5 children. I'm sure we were just holding on for dear life. But anyway. But I keep up with all my expenses. And so last month, this is my spreadsheet. I spent $90 on myself. I spent $106.49 dining out. You do know I went to the beach and I used vacation money, so I did not write any of that down. So normally this would be a little bit more. Groceries, I spent $116. Car maintenance, 0. Gas, well, of course, scrubbies and, you know, that counts as car maintenance. But for tires, I didn't buy anything for my car. I spent $67.48 in gas. It really only cost me about $30.25. I don't have to put the high test in my car, but I accidentally put high test in on that one right there that cost $37.23. So that was a mess up on my part. $27 on pets, but it's because I didn't get their flea and tick medicine. It's due. It was due last week. Well, actually at the beginning of this week. So I said, we'll bump it. I can go like 4 days and I'll put it on. It's kind of like saving me a little bit. Like if I can inch it like 4 days, gradually I'll end up skipping a month, I guess. But I'm not going to go like a week or 2. You get what I'm saying? Like I'll just inch it just a little bit. Cleaning supplies, I didn't spend anything this month, but my husband was an avid Sam's shopper, so I haven't bought toilet paper since he passed away, and that was 7.5 months ago. I haven't bought paper towels. I haven't had to buy laundry detergent. I haven't had to buy anything because he always bought in bulk. Gifts, I spent $41. And yard maintenance really got me last month, but at least I don't have that this month. It's $140. And lunch, I spent $80 last month, but my whole total for the whole year is at the bottom. And so I've got my new spreadsheet ready to go forward. And I have my running balance, so I'll know my forwarding balance. And then on the back is, these are all my children when I spend money on them. Grandchildren and my children and their spouses. And then I also have a ledger sheet just for my bills. So hopefully by the end of January, I'll know kind of where I stand, unless groceries go extremely high again. But I'll have a better understanding on what it's going to actually take me to live. And I do have my side hustle, which I told you I just started back, eBay. And last month I didn't do anything. Like really, I listed maybe 5 items. And I was going to be so gung-ho, but I don't know. I think grief hit me a little bit and I just wasn't motivated to do it. But I'm going to try to get back to it. I'm going to try to meet my goal. And hopefully the eBay money, I'm not going to put in my monthly budget. I'm going to use it to stuff my high priority envelopes and get those caught up. And then we'll start stuffing month ahead after I get all my most important bills done. Because, I mean, I'm going to have to, I pay my car insurance once a year. That's going to be due in February. My house insurance is going to be due in February. My house taxes are going to be due, I think, at the end of January. My car taxes are going to be due, I think, in February or March. Like, I have these big, gigantic bills that come out at the beginning of the year. Filing my taxes this past year, they were so simple. $350, I think I paid. It's just crazy. So I want to have those bills paid for before, I want those paid. And if I do have something fully funded, I still want to stick a little bit of money Once I have everything fully funded, I want to start sticking money in those folders or those envelopes and start saving for the following year. Because I do want to enjoy my life. I want to go on good vacations. You know? I mean, right now I'm so scared. Not scared, but living by yourself and, I don't work. I can work, but I don't have to work. But I'm not old enough to draw my Social Security yet. I don't want to draw it too early, So, I just want to, like vacation. Let's see how much money I have. I have $290 saved for vacation. Well, I'm going to go to a wedding out of town in November. So I've got to get a hotel room. That's not going to cover a hotel room. And then we want to plan a family trip to go to go to the mountains like either Thanksgiving or Christmas. The whole family go and spend the holiday somewhere else. Of course, we're going to rent a house and that's not going to cost much. And then once we're there, the food we'll cook, of course. But that's not going to cut it. I have got to really work on my side hustle. I have no choice. If I'm going to have a life, I have no choice. And I came up with my budget with my financial planner. I came up with that budget. And I want to make my budget work. I don't want to have to say, let's increase it, because I would much rather that money that's being invested make money. Because what if I have to go into into a assisted living home one day? I don't want my children to have to come out of their pocket to pay for any of that. So there's lots of things you have to think about whenever something happens, So I'm trying to plan for my future, but I also want to have fun. I have big goals, big dreams, so we'll just have to, I wouldn't enjoy life right now anyway because I'm grieving. So why not work my butt off and try to at least get 6 months in advance is my goal. And then get my eBay business going so it supplements. And then hopefully I'll be able to pay off my house. And if I pay off my house, I won't have that house payment. And then I'll be able to live a little bit more. But right now, it's not going to hurt me any if I just stay in put, try not to spend money, spending as little as possible, eating with my daughter. She lives next door, I don't care. I can eat a chicken pot pie. I can eat beans and rice. I'm good. But one day, like tomorrow, I'm going to go wedding dress shopping with my daughter. Yes, we're going to eat out and we're going to have a good lunch. Yes, we're going to live life. And usually on Fridays or Saturdays, we go and have breakfast at a little fancy breakfast place. And yes, I'm going to drink my mimosa, And then if somebody has a birthday dinner out and about, I'm going to get dinner and a beer. I'm not going to not live, but I'm not going to be like, come on everybody, let's go to the beach and keep calling and taking money out of some place that's got to be used for my future. No, I have to be smart. But anyway, guys, I know that's a lot of rambling. Thank you for watching. Please, I don't have anybody watching these videos, but please, if you watch, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. We've got to encourage each other, okay? If I can do this, I know you can do it. And everybody has struggles in life. It can be that you just graduated college and you have student loans that you're trying to pay off. It can be that you just got a divorce, or it could be that life is just expensive and you and your husband are doing everything you can to try to make ends meet. If I can do it, I promise you, you can do it. So let's motivate each other. Leave me a message. Tell me your ideas. if you have ideas on how to make money from home, please, for God's sakes, let me know, okay? I've been watching them, I guess I don't even know what I'm watching it on Facebook, but I honestly think it's, what's that other app? I'm showing my age, y'all. Anyway, The Secret Shopper. I would love to be a secret shopper. I might have to look into that. I'm not doing anything else. I can go order something or go shopping and buy something and see if they're following the rules of the company. I think that would be fun, actually. But anyway, give me your ideas. Give me a thumbs up and please just subscribe. You know, if you're out the room and you just don't really want to watch my video, just let it play. Just let it play in the background and go all the way through. Okay, guys, let's support each other. Let's help each other. And may the Lord bless you and protect you. And may the Lord smile down on you and be gracious to you. And may the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace. And this is from Numbers 6:24 through 26. Y'all have a good night. And we'll see you later. Bye.